Jackson. Nah, oke. Bentar, ganti kamera dulu. Settingan. Oke. Oke, kembali lagi. Kita lanjut ya. Story yang kemarin itu. Kemana? Oh, ini belakang. Anjir, langsung ketemu sama dia, Cok.
Compact and jewelry set arrived.
Yes, they have. Would you like them now, or shall we deliver them to your residence before tonight?
Tonight? No, I'll take them now.
Wih,
Of course. I'll have someone fetch them immediately.
untung gua dapet.
It won't take long. Welcome to Master Reverie.
Welcome
From
to
masks to elegant
Reverie.
garments and splendid stage props.
Anjir,
we
sumpah ini
crafted
logat
all to
Italinya
order.
kentara banget, Le.
How may I help you today, my dear? Oh, so eager to skip the pleasantries, are we? I'm right here. Do I seem invisible, or are you simply ignoring me? I am right behind you.
Madame Nyarla, I saw you. Your mask gave you away.
Oh, don't spoil my secret so soon.
Anjir,
It's not every day I get
Bukan
such
orang,
a
Cok.
charming visitor. Besides, only by hiding oneself can the true beauty of a mask be
invisible woman
revealed.
kah, bangkai?
Don't you think?
But scaring the guests is just your twisted sense of humor, isn't it? I hope this didn't bother you. Invisibility is Madame Nyarla's forte. Madame Nyarla, this is the distinguished guest invited by the Montellis. He is very interested in carnival masks.
Ah, buat apa anjir maskernya? Topengnya maksudnya.
That's quite a detailed description, even covering the smallest intricacies. Not long ago, we customized a mask just like the one you've described. If the carnival is a dream shared by all Ragunesi, then a well-crafted mask is the key
Nah,
to
ini
it.
bagus nih yang putih. Yang putih bagus, Cok.
When faces are hidden, souls break free from the shackles of everyday. Masks liberate our spirits. We believe they reveal what lies within. It is our honor to help our customers express their innermost selves. So, are you
Apa anjir buat
certain you want to
diekspresikan pakai
custom
masker?
order this particular
Pakai
mask?
topeng maksudnya ini.
That's a very fine mask.
Wih. Iya boncel juga dia ya anjir. Dia lebih pendek daripada si ini, si siapa? Yang cewek gila itu, cegil tuh. Ah, itulah pokoknya.
I remember correctly, the one Mr. Gilberto picked up last week looked very similar. If it's your first mask, a unique design might be more fitting.
You have an impressive memory.
I'll be on my way now.
Tahan dia cuy. Astaga.
We spotted a fellow on the street with a mask that caught our eye. I didn't expect it to be Mr. Gilberto from the Visalia family.
Oh, gua ngerti ini pasti maskernya ini anjir buat
they're one
nyamar
of the
si ini.
oldest families
Kan
in
tadi
Renacita.
kan tadi sih
Their
pas
ancestors
sebelumnya kan
once
diserang
ignited a
dia.
war here, but they were defeated
Sama
and
itu.
driven out of Raguna.
The Visalias are
Sama
a mixed
ekos
lot.
yang liar
While
tadi.
some hold honor,
Yang
others bring
kemarin-kemarin
disgrace
itu.
to the name.
They show new ambitions.
Biar nggak keserang
Lately,
lagi
they've taken to
sama
more prominent
Eko yang
roles in the
itu,
city,
yang ngamuk.
flaunting their mining ventures and acting with increasing arrogance.
Soalnya Eko yang ngamuk itu disangka
Speaking of
ngincer
which,
si
I
MC
revised
anjir.
Monsieur Gilberto's mask 23 times.
Padahal cuma ngasih pesan doang anjir.
I see why it's left a deep impression.
Anyway, given your standing with the Montellis, I'd advise against this design.
Gue pengen yang putih loh. Gue yang itu cuy.
A rumor has it the Montellis plan to push for reserved echoes at the Carnival. It's stirred tension with the Fizelia family. Best avoid any association. That incident with the Montellis echoes going berserk. Unfortunate timing. Who knows how this will affect their promotion?
So, the trail leads to the Fizelia family. The Fizelia's residences are near the Cathedral of Mercury. We could stop by the order for more information. Thank you for the lead, Madame Niarla. Oh, and we will reconsider the mask's design. Thank you for your time.
You're too polite, Mademoiselle Zani. You're my special guest after
Mademoiselle
all.
Zani. Namanya anjir. Mademoiselle Zani. You are special guest.
Isn't it interesting how a small mask can both hide and reveal? I can't wait to see the face you choose to show. I look forward to your next visit. This splendid reverie is always open for you.
Reverie. It's always open for you. Sumpah coy. Logat bahasa Inggrisnya itu cuy. Mana lagi?
Ciao, we need to get
Ciao.
to the Cathedral
Oh
of
bener kan?
Mercury.
Ciao. Bella ciao. Bella ciao. We need to get to the Cathedral of
Got it.
Mercury.
Please, come aboard.
Alright. Oh dia tukang ini. Apa? Pengantar anjing. Yang perahu itu.
Legends say the sentinel quelled the storm and stilled
Gue
the
kira mau
waves,
ini, mau apa?
sparing countless lives at sea. To show their
Mau
gratitude, people
investigasi.
place candles around the statue, keeping them lit both day and night. Every boat that passes pays their respects. It may seem
Tradelnya di
fanciful,
ini anjir.
but it's best to show respect
Di
as we
bawah,
pass
Cok.
by.
Itu dia anjir. Tenggelam kah apa gimana ini? Bentar ini bentuk
So, is this the
Sentinel.
statue of the sentinel?
kuda
Why does
laut.
it feel weird?
Kuda setengah ikan anjir. Kuda Pegasus ya kan, setengah ikan. Oh, buntutnya ikan anjir. Jadi gak sabar pengen lihat sentinelnya coy. What the? Bisa naik
We are now in the
itu
Visalia
anjir.
residences
Keren
territory.
perahunya cok.
We should... Wait, look over there. He looks like the man we saw in Mr. Fullman's memory. Let's follow him.
Let's go. Apa cok?
Gilberto,
Oh anjir.
how are things progressing?
Your trust means a lot, Priest Alessio. The flower has been
Priestess
quite
Alessio.
effective.
A word of caution. Don't overstep.
I know what I'm doing.
Our sanctuary isn't infinite. Some murmurs are getting harder to quiet.
I understand. That's why we seek unity and integration. Our beliefs are already one. This is also the destiny they intend.
Kayak sus banget deh orangnya anjir itu. Priestessnya cok. Kayak ini apa? Ada sesuatu yang di ini sembunyiin cok. Kalau di judge by booknya ya, by covernya.
Ah, more seekers. What brings you to these halls? Sir Gilberto. Oh, Gilberto from the Phasalia family. A pious soul. Frequently here in prayer. But not today, it seems. I've heard whispers of you. An acolyte mentioned your desire to meet the Sentinel. I assume you must be interested in following their path. But I don't think you truly understand the significance of the Carnival. Allow me to explain. You've probably heard about the connection between the Carnival and the Sentinel. But do you know why the Carnival hasn't been held for years? In the last Carnival, a sea fog shrouded the entire city. Echoes paraded like lost souls. A dragon roared above. And a beast in the sea stirred up towering waves.
Mana anjir? Ini Eko semua kah? Itu naga. Ini naganya katanya. Monster laut. Ini Ekos kan?
It was sent as punishment. A warning against our indulgence and division. This is our Primus, Fenrico,
Primus
the
Fenrico, the
Enlightened One.
Kayaknya priestess yang pertama kayaknya ini. Primus. Oh, this our Primus.
Amidst that chaos, he stepped forward and quelled the Sentinel's wrath. Raguna's greatness was forged from its battles with the sea. It inspired a common goal in all our hearts. Without everyone working together, land cannot be cultivated, islands cannot unite, and dams cannot be built. A nation's strength lies in its unity.
Unite.
This is why we preach restraint and control over our desires. This is why we must banish those who stray from the right path and impose restrictions on those who threaten the common good. We've dedicated ourselves to this cause. You misunderstand me. I simply mean that the Order's actions are always made with great deliberation. Guided by the Sentinel, we strive to unite and lead the people. We hope to build a kingdom on high, a land of the blessed, as it was in the beginning and ever shall be. I trust you'll have faith in the Order's judgment. We handle all matters that come to our attention. What did you say? How could the Montelli family? Forgive me. I must attend to pressing matters. If you have further questions, seek answers in the cathedral. We are always open to those in search of truth. But I remind you to keep your distance from the sacred relics and honor our customs. Otherwise, we will have no choice but to address any act of disrespect.
Huh. What's got him so rattled that he'd leave us like that? He's hiding something.
Tuh kan.
We saw Gilberto enter
Dia
the
juga
cathedral
curiga anjir,
with
gue
our
juga
own
curiga,
eyes.
Cok.
He could have vanished into thin air. Could there be a hidden chamber or secret
Muka-muka
passage
villain
within the
bisa
cathedral?
dilihat anjir.
Now that you mention it, something's not sitting right.
Bentar. Oh, belakang.
I didn't expect the order to have such a grand garden hidden here. But where could Gilberto have gone? Let's split up and see what we can find.
Ih, apaan nih?
Did he head that way? At the end of the garden. Is that a confessional?
Looks like they're slowly finding their way.
Kan astaga. Sus, anjir dari awal juga.
No need to rush. I too am curious to see what truths await them. The grand revelry draws closer and closer.
Bro, ternyata the price-nya ini, jir. The price-nya ini, anjing apa kerja sama itu, Cok. Api lain dari itu siapa namanya? Gue
Step
lupa lagi.
forward. What burdens weigh upon your soul? What do you wish to confess?
Ngawur lah, ngawur.
May the sentinel grant your absolution. Go in peace and transgress no more. Now, I shall open the path to your ascension.
Kasken, bro. Lah, si itunya mana, anjing? Sendiri doang. Ih, ekosnya keren tuh. Cantik masuknya, coy. Kayak Putri Duyung, coy. Damn, keren, coy. Ih, lagunya juga bikin merinding, Cok. Lumayan merinding kagum gitu loh, bukan merinding serem, Cok. Anjay. Udah banyak improve nih Kuro Game, hebat. Hebat Kuro Game. Hebat. Ih. Oh, ini, Cok. Masih gede kan? Iya, masih jauh. Ini mana? Ntar yang itu tuh mana ya? Yang weekly itu mana ya, Le? Ini kah? Luas juga, Cok, mapnya, Jalan-jalan dulu kita. Kalau nggak ada yang ingin nyelesain dulu quest lah. Jani, kamu udah duluan di sini.
You're saying the Visalia family was involved in the incident at the carnival rehearsal? Do you have solid evidence?
Not yet, Mr. Alberto. But the clues we found all lead to a Visalia family member, Gilberto. We will investigate further.
The Visalia family. It seems they've run out of patience. This mess has got our honored guest into trouble and given these rats a chance to make their move. Please, pass on my thanks to our guest for the help. If you find yourself short of hands or funds, do let me know. I'll be discussing this matter with Director Pacino.
I will, sir. There's also another sensitive matter. It appears a priest from the Cathedral of Mercury is involved, so it's highly possible that the Order is aware of this.
The Order. Let me handle them. You just focus on Gilberto for now. Whatever the case, the carnival must be secured. This goes beyond the Montelli family. It's also about the faith and hope of countless Ragonesi.
Understood. Not really. It's from Mr. Alberto. He's the head of Averardo Bank.
Averardo Bank.
But this doesn't sound like him. He's usually cautious and rarely makes outright promises. Unless one of the big shots in the family is twisting his arm. If the top brass are alarmed, it can only mean that the situation may be... Maybe I'm overthinking this. Either way, we've finally got a lead. We should search the area. See where Gilberto went.
Gilberto. Kita kita nyari Gilberto.
Strange. Did Gilberto just vanish into thin air? I see. A wing ray. That explains it.
Wing ray?
Yes. It's a type of echo that can fly. People in Raguna often use them to travel quickly between locations. If Gilberto set up this wing ray as an escape route, it should lead us straight to him. Let's use the grapple to hitch a ride on the wing ray.
Harus pakai grapple. Mana grapple-nya? Let's go. Anjir. Ada sayapnya. Sayapnya beda sekarang, bukan di ini anjir, bukan dipegang dari tangan. Oh, turunnya gimana? Anjir.
Wind against my vines.
Quite the view, isn't it?
Chill. Nemu Mr. Gilberto gak?
Foul monsters, taste my steel! The Blessed Maiden smote the fiends who dared ascend the hallowed stairs. Yet the dark tide surged on as more monsters poured forth from the mist. In this fateful moment, the Blessed Maiden beheld her destiny's end. Moved by the divinity, she chose to yield her life for the Sentinel's cause and Renacita's people.
Renacita's.
Oh, Imperator, guide me. Wait. Your tone sounds a bit off. The Blessed Maiden should be more determined. Determined? How about this then?
How about this then?
In Imperator's name, vile monsters, I swear your behind shall be met with the end of my boots.
Cir, ini mah logatnya ini coba British.
I meant determined, not angry. You've got it all wrong.
Logatnya British tuh, Jir. Atau Scottish.
Ah, we meet again.
Scotland.
Valiant champion of the foreign land.
Ketemu lagi sama si Cristoforo anjing. We meet again. Valiant champion of the foreign land.
Our paths intertwine once more. A result of Imperator's divine intervention. Don't you agree? Pardon me. but this lady by your side seems rather familiar.
I am Zani. I work at Averardo Bank.
Ah, yes. You look quite chivalrous, if I may say so. Yet, with your weary face, I'm afraid I can only dub you the Sorrowful Knight.
Sorrowful Knight. Gue curiga sih. Gue pengen tahu dia siapa.
Do I
ya.
thank you for that?
Ah, no need for the formalities.
Lebih dalam
Allow
lagi tuh
me to
siapa dia.
reintroduce myself.
Dia pakai
I
topeng
am
terus, Cok.
Cristoforo, a humble playwright grappling with modern trends. Delighted to meet you. Actually, I've been working on a script about the Blessed Maiden lately. The well-known martyred maiden, Fleur-de-Lis. Her brave sacrifice during the Dark Tide saved Ragunna many years ago. That sacred maiden perished just as the curtain fell, lying in the center of the sanctuary where spotlights converged. I've longed to capture that tragic scene in a play. The script's nearly finished, but something's amiss. With Fleur-de-Lis's home right here before me, I had hoped to find traces of the Blessed Maiden's early life. Childhood plays a key role in shaping one's personality, you know. Sadly, no. I confess, I've made zero progress. Most legends of the Blessed Maiden are lost to time. I'm forced to rely on imagination. Nevertheless, the script is finished. I've even asked the children over there to help me rehearse it. Here, have a copy. I'm eager for your thoughts. Apologies. I started rambling about my play again. Well then, what brings you here?
We're looking for someone. Did you come across anyone from the Physalia family?
The Physalias. Come to think of it, I had noticed a nobly dressed gentleman around here recently. Yes, he bore their crest. In fact, I even stared a bit. Old habits die hard. The Physalias rarely venture beyond city walls, you see.
So Gilberto did pass through here. Thank you for the information, sir.
Speaking of that man, word from the local villagers is that odd occurrences have plagued the area since his arrival.
Odd occurrences?
Odd occurrences?
You've likely noticed the abundance of echoes here in Whisperwind Haven. One might say it's more their village than ours. But since that nobleman's arrival, echoes in the area have been vanishing without a trace. Like time lost forever. Books forgotten by people. And cherished memories faded away in time's current. Oh, pardon me. My playwright's pen is running away again.
Echoes disappearing. Sounds familiar. Echoes started acting strangely when Gilberto showed up. Just like what happened in the Carnival rehearsal. This is no coincidence. Mr. Cristoforo, do you know where those echoes were last seen before they disappeared?
I'm in the dark as well. However, they might know a thing or two. These echoes are keen to find their friends too. They're not fighters, but they can surely be your guide. Why not take them along?
Everything seems normal here. Let's keep moving. There's something on top of that ruin. Are those corroded frequencies? Need to find a way up there. There are Physalia markings on these crates.
The hell is this? Nah, udah.
These are
Kan bunga ini
petals?
lagi anjir. Bunga si cewek itu tuh tadi tuh yang pakai apa? Perban itu bangsat.
I
Dia
think I
yang
saw them before.
ciri-cirinya suka pakai bunga ini, cowok. What the hell?
Something's wrong with these echoes.
Goblok.
Looks like someone's pulling their strings. Just like the rehearsal. Need to find a way to stop them first.
Shh, anjay. Enak banget, cok, cepet pakai kayak ginian mah. Susah banget ngendalinnya, cok. Cristoforo.
Ah, you have returned. How did it go? Any discoveries to share? Intriguing. Frequency corrosion, you say? So these missing echoes appeared out of nowhere and turned hostile. This is unheard of. Echoes are the Sentinel's gift to Renacita. They're not supposed to turn on each other, much less humans.
Actually, there was a similar incident with hostile echoes in Raguna City recently. It was more serious, and the echoes involved almost hurt us.
I presume the Physalia you seek is entangled in this affair? I see. Very well. Allow me to offer you my thanks. The frequency corrosion driving the echoes mad has been resolved, but we must still caution villagers and their echoes. They should exercise vigilance and avoid perilous areas.
Looks like we're dealing with a repeat of the rehearsal incident here. But if Gilberto was behind this, how did he pull it off? Petals? They give off a strange feeling.
All right, let's give it a try. Tastes kind of weird. It's not an echo or a tacit discord. The frequency's coming from a resonator, a super strong one.
Resonatornya si itulah si cewek yang itu, cok.
Strange. Gilberto's a resonator, but he doesn't
Bukan.
seem particularly strong.
Bukan Gilberto, cok.
Yes.
Siapa tadi namanya?
Be it the
Prohobus
mastermind
apa
or
tadi?
another pawn, it's got the Physalia family written all over it. They staged the accident, endangering civilians, and then used it to frame the Montellis. What a story. This is definitely headline material. Just think of the leverage the Montelli family could get with this scandal.
Hey, look over there. That person looks kind of familiar. It's Phoebe. What's she doing here with all those echoes? Wait. I got an idea.
Bentar, Phoebe yang mana ya? Gue udah lupa lagi anjir. Oh iya yang ini dia.
Livia,
Cewek
Breno,
blonde ini.
any sign of Beppe? Strange. Where could Pepe be? Oh, cut it out, Breno. Stop that. Wait, Breno's right here. Then who's poking me in the back? Pepe, you
Nah, Pepe, it's me, Abby.
Oh!
That's enough, Abby.
Lame. I was just trying to have some fun with her.
Pendek juga si Baby ya.
Oh, it's you. Pardon me. I thought you were at Braguna City. Didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, sorry, I don't think we've met.
Greetings, madam. My name is Zani, Avarardo Bank.
Oh, I don't think we've met before.
Well, it's probably because I haven't been to church much. Please don't stare at me like that. There are more pressing matters. We're investigating the echo incident from the Carnival rehearsal at Whisperwind Haven, as requested by the Montelli family. One of our clues led us here.
The Echo incident. Yes, I've also heard of it. I even heard you were caught right in the middle of it. Please accept my apologies on behalf of the Order. By the way, have any of you seen an echo named Beppe?
Beppe,
They're
anjing
about
Beppe,
this tall
Bambang
and usually
Pamungkas.
wander around here,
Kalau
but
disingkat
I can't seem
Beppe
to
mah.
find them anywhere.
May I? Sorry, we didn't see the echo you mentioned, but we found clues on their odd behavior. They all point to a member of the Fiselia family, Gilberto. He's also caused similar incidents here recently. Echoes went out of control and attacked each other.
The Order has also received reports of missing echoes in this area. Is it possible that the Fiselia family is involved? I find it really hard to believe. From what I know, the Fiselia family is deeply respectful of the divinity. How could they commit such a blasphemous act? The echoes are gifts from the Sentinel.
Have you seen this before?
A pedal? The ritual one? No. Wait. This frequency. Oh, right. I think I saw this flower in the Cathedral of Mercury, and Priest Alessio was wearing it. Wait. Could he be involved with the Fiselia family's plans?
Ya jelas lah, dari awal juga gue udah curiga pas pertama ketemu sama dia, Cok.
Imperator granted us echoes, the skies, lands, oceans, and sustenance, to which we should all be grateful and reverent. I request to join your investigation. As a servant of the Sentinel, I simply cannot turn a blind eye to their unholy acts.
Tentu saja. Boleh.
Fine by
Dengan
me.
senang hati.
With someone from the Order as a neutral witness, the Fiselias won't be able to accuse us of fabricating evidence. As long as I'm not treated like a heretic and get kicked out of Rinascita later.
Great. It seems we've reached an agreement. Pepe? Oh, thank the divinity you're safe. But what happened to you? Wait, Pepe! Oh.
Kabur dari sesuatu kah? Ada
Sorry,
yang
I
mengejar
got
dia.
a bit carried away. Echoes don't usually act like this. Something must have startled them.
Something feels off. We should go check it out, Rover.
Itu ada kotak, nanti aja dah. Dan dulu diambil coy ini. Ini apa ya, tanaman apa, Le?
Excellent. Everything is in place. Now, all we need is Her Majesty's approval. O great Imperator, may you raise the tides, deliver your edict to our queen, and let the clouds cover Raguna, cleansing it of the wickedness left by the pleasure seekers of this city of transgression.
Is he praying? I know the Phasalias are extremely devout, but who is this queen he mentioned? This prayer sounds odd. It's definitely not from the Order's codex.
O divinity in the abyss, Lord of tides and riddles, may you soon be freed. Let all lies melt away under your power. May you grant me strength to overcome all who oppose you.
Lord of tides and riddles?
Huh?
Ya
Who's there?
elah.
Uh-oh. Things just went south. Looks like we've got a fight on our hands.
Tangkap gak sih? Jangan dibunuh, Le.
You must be that outlander, right? The news of your arrival is all over Raguna. Since you're here, I guess you've uncovered quite a bit. Though it's insignificant compared to the truth beneath the tides. As a gesture of goodwill, let me offer a word of advice. Curiosity won't lead you to the truth you seek, but rather closer to your impending doom.
It just turned echoes into tacit discords.
Oh iya,
Is
anjir.
it the petals?
You! What have you done to those echoes?
Anjir,
Merely
dirubah
the
jadi tacit
necessary
discord, coy.
sacrifices for our one true divinity.
Ya
Feed my
elah.
blossoms,
Langsung mati ya sih.
self-deceivers. Let's have fun. Bloom.
Anjir, langsung mati bener.
No, this cannot be.
How pathetic. You're nothing but a discarded pawn, which is not unusual with the Phasalia family.
Mr. Gilberto, please explain this Lord of Tides and Riddles you mentioned.
I appreciate your passion for the Order, Miss Phoebe, but now is not the time. We need to uncover the real culprit behind the Phasalias.
Oh, forgive me.
Do you really think you've won? No, it's already too late. I might just be a pawn, insignificant and small, but while you're focusing on me, you've missed something far more important.
He shows no remorse for his crimes. I'll contact Mr. Alberto and have the family send someone to take over.
Apa yang terjadi?
What? That's the
Nimbus Sanctum.
Nimbus Sanctum.
These
Ekonya
echoes
kenapa nih?
are converging towards the Sea of Clouds. What's happening?
Magnificent!
Lorelei.
Lorelei is now ours for the taking. Just as the prophecy foretold, all shall be cleansed. Now, let us wait in patience as the Sea of Clouds descends to engulf that corrupted city. Only the faithful will rise anew from the tides.
Baru ya udah. Ini.
According to the Codex, Lorelei is a powerful remnant creature residing in the Atrium of Reflections at the center of the Nimbus Sanctum. Legends say the Sea of Clouds once flooded the Seminary of the Forgotten, reducing it to ruins before spreading to Raguna. It was Lorelei who curbed the raging clouds and ended the crisis. If they've really done something to Lorelei, then Mr. Gilberto wasn't just bluffing. The clouds might truly engulf Raguna, leading to a disaster beyond our imagination.
They are all mad.
Waduh, kejadian
So this
kayak
is
yang
what they've
di
been planning all
ruang-ruang kan.
along.
We have to do something.
You two go ahead. I'll stay here and watch him until the family arrives, just in case he gets any bright ideas.
Ikat
stay with
dulu
you.
gak sih?
After all, this could provoke outcry from the Visalia family. If I testify about Gilberto's misdeeds on behalf of the Order, they can't deny the facts or exploit the situation.
I agree. But what about you, Rover?
Percaya diri dengan
Alright.
kepenuhan.
There's a port
Dengan
nearby where
kepenuhan
you can catch
percaya
a
diri.
gondola. It can take you close to the atrium of reflections. After we hand Gilberto over to the family, we'll meet up with you as soon as possible.
Please be extra careful, Rover. May the Sentinel protect you.
Baru turun cowok nyampe daerah Renasita udah langsung dikasih masalah cowok. Wih, apa tuh? Geledek ya. Ganti sayap tadi mana cowok sayap? The hell? Harus nyari itu dulu ya. Burung yang itu apa? Eko yang terbang itu. Bentar, ini kok kagak ada. Oh, di situ. Ke sana dulu gitu.
The lovely smell of all my prey.
Wih, chill boy. Kenapa tiba-tiba jadi pada marah? Nah, sekalian lah ngambil Eko ini juga. Lumayan anjing. Manjir, gak dapet.
Interesting.
Anjir, dipukul tuh. Gak dapet yang gedenya anjir. Oh, kesalahan ya. Mana towernya ya? Ntar ke towernya dulu nih. Biar sekalian gitu coy. Oh ini dekat. Lama nih. Ya elah, aku kira yang sini. Ada orang, cok.
Welcome, traveller. I am the harbour master. Where do you wish to go? You intend to navigate the Sea of Clouds? Surely you've noticed today's weather? I'm afraid it's far from ideal for sailing. Yeah, we've seen storms before, but nothing like this. I wonder what's causing it. I suggest you sit it out before departing. I see. If If that's the case, you can take the gondola in the harbour. But please, be careful.
Datang nih. Kan? Oh, gue bersih. Charlotte ternyata gak apa-apa. Temenin Charlotte.
Perfect. There's still a gondola here. I believe your name is Noah, right? It seems fate has brought us together once more. Don't you agree, kind sir?
Bentar guys. Aduh, bener. Berdua gak enak, Cok. Kayak pengen berak.
It seems you do remember me. That's right. We crossed paths at Madame Niala's mask shop. Truth be told, I need to catch the final train in the Nimbus Sanctum today. However, this lone gondola is all the harbour offers. So, since we share the same destination, would you mind also sharing this gondola with me? Much obliged.
Silahkan.
Well then, without further ado, let's be on our way.
My lady. Berduaan sama lady. Lady Charlotte. Wow, bisa dikendaliin
That
aja.
song. Where is it coming from?
The cloud continues to spread. You may be right, this could be Imperador's test, but we must leave.
Lo malah mau space anjing.
Do as you please. I'm not leaving. The relic of the Ancient One is here, somewhere. I must...
How intriguing.
Oh, turun di sini.
These seem to be reverberations hidden in the sea of clouds. Perhaps you've heard that this was once the order.
Cok, ngebug gini, Cok. Astaga. Ngomongnya pas di sini, Cok. Harusnya. Sudah turun. Mau ke halang card scan ya.
It seems we have some time before the train arrives. How about a little chat to pass the time? Well then, where shall we begin? The city, an abomination of chaos, claims its first death at birth. Its mortality has become our sustenance, like a whale that slowly sinks into the abyss.
Into the
This
abyss.
comment on Raguna comes from Rosselli, a painter from the
From the
past.
past.
Tragically, he died in poverty, his work overlooked. Now, ironically, even a mere sketch of his commands over 1 million credits. Now, what is your impression of Raguna so far?
Ini aja. Main aman nih.
Passionate. Indeed. Passion is a quality the Raganesi possess in abundance. It's also why the Carnival is so eagerly anticipated. Raguna has many facets. Most people only see one side of it, but for me, it's like two sworn enemies are forcibly bound together. That's Raguna. A city where tradition and innovation, openness and isolation ceaselessly wrestle for dominance. That is why the Montelli and Phasalia families are in a constant clash, as you may have seen.
Montelli. The Montelli and Phasalia family are in constant clash, as you may have seen. Oh, gitu
The Montellis
ceritanya.
champion innovation, staking all on the Carnival. Meanwhile, the Phasalias cling to tradition, colluding with the shadows that lurk in Raguna's depths. Fortunately, this long struggle behind the curtains will
Mainnya
soon come to an end.
familian-familiaan, Cok. Kayak bener kayak di
Not
mafia
because of
Itali,
the two
bangsat.
families, but because of you.
Me?
Kenapa aku?
Yes. You.
The fated one. The fated one.
Perhaps you're not merely entangled in Raguna's conflict, but are, in fact, the very eye of the storm. The city's fate may well rest upon your shoulders. You may not have noticed it yet, but we are, and have been, in the same boat for a long time.
Saya kan lupa ingatan ya.
There's the train.
Udah beda lagi anjir.
It's time to say goodbye now.
Udah.
I didn't catch your name.
I'll tell you next time. As for now, let's keep it a mystery.
Sok-sok misteri.
Until we meet again, fated one. May you find your own path in Raguna.
Fade away.
So this is what's become of the seminary? I never expected this.
You've been here before?
No, but I've seen paintings of the seminary in the cathedral. It had an enormous dome and spires that seemed to touch the heavens.
Anjir. Oh, ada mission ini lagi. Sampingan.
Have you also come to repent and seek forgiveness? The Sentinel has revealed a path to resist temptation and corruption. We need only devote ourselves wholly to Lorelei.
We're just here to see Lorelei.
Patience. I see your eagerness for enlightenment, like our new brothers. You've removed your masks, but your hearts, they're still veiled. Everyone here wears a mask. Everyone in Raguna, without exception, never unmasked. This is the source of our suffering. The mask veils our hearts. Like our new brothers, they wear peculiar masks of madness. Poor souls tormented by evil desires. May they find peace in Lorelei's embrace. Yes, their masks are filled with madness, but even wrongdoers can seek redemption from Lorelei. The Sentinel granted Lorelei this authority, and no one can take it away. Follow Lorelei's song and your heart, and you may meet Our Lady. But if your transgressions are beyond redemption, you'll be lost in the sea of clouds forever.
So what should we do to see Lorelei?
Do you seek an audience with Lorelei? Sadly, you've come at a bad time. Lorelei is furious, and our mortal bodies can't withstand her wrath. We've sealed the path to her domain.
We appreciate the explanation, but we believe Lorelei is in danger. We're here to help her. Someone's planning to exploit her powers.
The path has been closed. You must leave.
Curiga. Apakah dia kerja sama Alberto juga?
Doesn't look like we'll be talking our way past him. Let's find another way, Robert.
Terobos aja lah. Kayaknya ini deh buat Charlotte.
Mistletoe, you're here. This is Mistletoe, one of the missing echoes. Mistletoe, do you know how to remove the barrier?
Now, how would an echo know that, Phoebe?
They say that we just need to sing a specific song.
You can understand what it's saying? A specific song, huh? That's a direct lead. But which one?
Oh, I have been cleansed of my impure thoughts. I can find...
Sing! Dance! For we have been granted...
Yes, we only need to...
Oh, you've also come to rid yourself of your misdeeds. Then join us.
The door has been shut. Simply sing along and it will open before you.
Just sing. It doesn't look like we'll get more out of them.
These inscriptions and markings on the stela seem to say something. But most of these are worn out and don't look like modern Renacita script. Phoebe, can you read any of it?
Let's see. This seems like an ancient holy script dedicated to recording the deeds of Sentinel Imperator. As for its content, I shall grant this power to...
Night Queen.
The Night Queen. May she... during the day...
Sea of Cloud.
Oh, much of this text is illegible. However, the adjacent drawing is mostly intact. It shows Sentinel Imperator speaking to a massive creature. And the creature slowly shifts from an immense amorphous form into a humanoid shape.
Humanoid shape.
Could it be Lorelei? After all, no other being that large lives above the Sea of Clouds.
Actually, I'm not sure if the other figure is the Sentinel. It looks a little different from the cathedral statues.
Iya, kalau beda.
Maybe it's just the lack of clarity in the drawing.
Anyway, does it mean Lorelei and the Sentinel are somehow connected to each other? Nothing about the barrier, though. Are there any other clues?
We should investigate further.
Banyak yang mau ditutup-tutupin katedral.
I guess singing is our only option for clearing that barrier. But which song?
The stela we saw mentioned the Sentinel, and we're in the ruins of the seminary.
Meaning it should be a chorale. There is also the inscription in front of the barrier. We mourn the martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Any chorales you know ring a bell, Phoebe?
The martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Could this be the aria of the Blessed Maiden? It's a chorale rarely used these days. I doubt most priests even know of it.
The Blessed Maiden? We met a playwright named Cristoforo earlier. He shared some stories about her. Phoebe, if you know this chorale, why not give it a try? It might just clear the barrier.
Me?
Iyalah. Ayo, Phoebe.
Oh, okay then. I suppose it's our best option at the moment. I'll give it a try.
kecil-kecil cabai rawit, Le. Suaranya bagus, coy. Siapa ini? Lorey kah? Siapa ini? Oh ini Lorey ini.
Masking. Twisted blue. Tear it to shreds.
Get the chorale wrong? I'm sure I sang the aria of the Blessed Maiden.
She doesn't seem too pleased with that one.
Stay behind. Frozen blockade. Cycle of corruption.
Alah, kayaknya artefaknya ini yang belum ini nih. Belum diganti yang gua.
Keep the dance going.
Mati kau, Lorelei. Anjir, seriosa, cok. Musiknya seriosa, coy. Nah, ini nih bunga sus ini nih anjing.
That flower looks like the petals we found in Whisperwind Haven.
It's the Fraxidus. I've dealt with them before, and I've seen a flower just like this.
How long have I been in slumber? This nightmare. How long was I trapped in it? Are you also part of the dream?
No, we are not. Might you be Lorelei?
I am. Travelers from afar, I sense the kindness pulsing in your hearts. You must be the ones who broke the chains of my nightmare. The Oathbreakers, hiding behind their masks of madness. They tainted the Nimbus Sanctum with corrupted blooms, drowning me in rage and sorrow. Endless nightmares became my prison.
Masks of madness. I recall those people at the entrance of the atrium mentioned it.
Had you not freed me from my nightmare, I would never be able to fulfill the Sentinel's task. The tides of the Nimbus Sanctum would have engulfed the whole of Raguna, just as they once claimed the sacred temple, now lying in ruins beneath you.
Wait, the Sentinel? Does that mean...
Yes. The Sentinel molded me from a mindless being into the form you see, and bestowed upon me the most precious gift, a soul. They commanded me to restrain the clouds and prevent the remnant energy within it from dissipating.
Can you contact Imperator? I need to meet with the Sentinel.
Unfortunately, it lies beyond my power. The Sentinel's link to the mortal realm is severed. Only through collective prayer and a rite at the height of the carnival. Only then can mortals briefly commune with them.
Right. You mean the Carnival?
No, that's impossible. The current Primus, Fenrico the Enlightened One, was given a direct oracle from the Sentinel. The Sentinel has always been with the people.
I'm afraid the Sentinel's current state transcends mortal understanding. Your Primus is no exception. Should doubt linger in your mind, I implore you to await the rite's completion. The Sentinel will surely answer the people's call, not your so-called enlightened one.
One last thing. Those Oathbreakers wearing masks of madness you mentioned. Do you know who they are?
All that I know is that they are not from Renasita.
Akan penyusup.
In the whispers between dreams, I heard them speak of their leader, a woman they called the Conductor.
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 It is time I return to my slumber. Their wicked acts have scarred the sea of clouds, and I must mend it within my dreams. The song shall guide you out of this domain. Farewell, visitors.
Keren juga ininya apa?
What a wild
Desainnya.
turn this job's taken. Seeing the legendary Lorelei up close almost makes it worth the trouble. Are you all right, Phoebe?
I'm fine. I'm just processing Lorelei's words. Forgive me. I need a moment to reflect.
In any case, we managed to stop their plot in time and found the missing Vitrium dancer.
Speaking of that Vitrium dancer, what brought it here? Lorelei's song? Or maybe the Sentinel's guidance?
Oh iya, yang tadi ya. Yang tadi anjir apa? Yang kayak itu. Dancer tadi ini.
But those wearing the masks of madness, the Fraxidus, right? I'm curious about their role in all this. I think they supplied Gilberto with the flowers that turn echoes into tacit discords.
Fraxidus, betul. Fraxidus coy, itu tadi yang timnya itu tuh yang baju merah yang cewek itu tuh.
What's our next
yang pakai
move,
perban
Rover?
banyak.
You're right. Those snakes lurked in the shadows, using Gilberto as their fall guy. We can't expose them just by ourselves. Oh, another thing. Since the Fraxidus is conspiring with the Thessalias, that makes them an enemy of the Montelli family. There happens to be an auction at Averardo Vault today. The top members of the family will be there. We should tip off the family about the Fraxidus scheme. The Montellis can't afford to ignore this threat. What about you, Phoebe?
I intend to return to the Order first. While I believe Lorelei is truthful, I can't imagine the Primus would deceive our people. He is, after all, the Enlightened One. According to Lorelei, the Sentinel will deliver an oracle during the Carnival. That's when the truth will come to light.
Speaking of which, are all Primuses called the Enlightened One?
No. Only Lord Fenrico has ever directly communicated with the Sentinel. Previous Primuses were merely indirect representatives, not the Enlightened One. Silence and composure are gifts from the great Imperator. I'll keep today's events between us, locked away in my heart.
Then I believe this is where we part ways.
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on the shore. I'd like to offer these words to you. May your eyes always shine bright with clarity.
Udah
The lovely smell of all my prey. Crimson Blossom!
It's the same echo boat we were on earlier. Was it also attracted by Lorelai's singing?
It's called Noah.
Lorelai.
That's a really big waterfall. Is there no way up? Whoa, really? You can take us upstream?
Beloknya susah banget sih ini.
Another waterfall. You sure about this, Noah?
Apa tuh? Kayak apaan ini, Cok?
Averardo Vault is just up ahead. Hey, I'm sure it can find its way back to the harbor. Don't worry. Now, we just need to follow this path to reach the vault. Let's go.
Apaan tuh, Cok? Ah, bodo amat lah.
What? You're saying someone...
Ini udah kebuka semua kah? Oh, satu lagi, coy. Udah dua, deng.
Wait.
Who are you?
Oke, bisa di sini lagi.
So, Montelli's called in some
No, this is... Enough! Take him out!
Yo elah, baru muncul, Cok. Pemilu. Yah, nggak ngedrop ini.
Welcome to Averardo Vault. Do you have an appointment?
My name is Zani. I'm an employee of the bank. Here's my ID.
This invitation. My apologies. Welcome to Averardo Vault. How may we assist you today?
We're not here on business. We've come to brief the family on the echo incident from the recent Carnival rehearsal.
I'll arrange that immediately. Please proceed to the main entrance. A staff member will greet you there.
Apa ini, anjir?
These echoes. Are they guarding the vault?
Yes, but I've never seen them in action before. The Averardo Bank employee manual says they can easily take out a whole squad of resonators. Of course, this doesn't apply to someone powerful like you, Rover. Still, their combat skills are formidable. Their mere presence is enough to make everyone feel safe. This facility houses nearly half of Rinascita's wealth. It serves all of Raguna's citizens, even including the Thessalias. Despite our feud, no one in Raguna can refuse the services of Averardo Vol.
Jir, tiba-tiba hidup, Cok.
What the? I thought they only responded to hostility. Steady now. Don't move. It's on high alert, but won't attack unless provoked. At least that's what the employee manual says.
Hajar aja gak sih?
Stand down.
Iya, Carlotta.
I apologize for the small mishap on behalf of the Montelli family. And what a pleasant surprise to see you again so soon.
And you.
Yet your expression betrays no surprise. Rover, allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Carlotta. Carlotta Montelli.
Montelli?
Carlotta Montelli.
You are
the second daughter of the Montelli family. Yes. Please, feel free to call me Carlotta. Also, I trust the remuneration meets your satisfaction, Ms. Zani.
It was you who tasked me with receiving Rover.
Surely a distinguished guest such as Rover deserves the attention of our most trusted employee. I'm aware of your purpose here. On behalf of my family, allow me to extend our deepest gratitude for your endeavors. Your eyes show curiosity about me and my role in this drama. However, this isn't the place for such discussions. Please, follow me. Please accept my apologies, Rover, for withholding my true identity before.
Gak apa-apa.
Rinasita's affairs have grown intricate. The Thessalia family, the Order of the Deep. You've likely noticed that many desire.
Ini. Tiba-tiba masuk ini, Cok. Kayak masuk dungeon.
Could you do me a favor, Ms. Zani? Please secure the evidence in the property room and fetch me the jewelry and perfume.
Jewelry and perfume? You mean...
Yes. You know where to find our dressing room, I presume? Inform the stylist it's my request. She'll prepare everything. Meet us at the vault's side entrance.
Got it. I'll go right away.
On to the real matter. Surely you've sensed it. A darker force lurks behind both the Order and the Thessalias.
The Fraxidus.
Correct. We Montellis have had some unpleasant encounters with them. Their motives remain shrouded, yet the Order and the Thessalias clearly benefit from them. The Montelli family's interest aligns with yours. An uninterrupted carnival for you, an unfettered Raguna for us. The invitation we sent was meant to be a token of goodwill. I'd appreciate it if you could return the favor.
Oh, salaman.
Splendid. So we are in the same boat again. I must first deliver the evidence you and Mizani collected to my uncle, Mr.
Naik boat
Kaplan.
selamanya bareng-bareng juga gak apa-apa.
He oversees Carnival affairs and liaises with the Thessalians. I'm sure he'll find the Fraxidus information most intriguing. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Please, feel free to explore the vault at your leisure.
I'm sorry, Lady Carlotta. I've just confirmed with the office that Mr. Capolo is not in the vault.
I see. That's quite all right. Please inform me the moment he returns.
Understood.
Oh, Rover, I'm afraid we've hit a slight snag. I just learned that Uncle Capello was called away on pressing matters, so we won't be able to see him at the moment. This does alter our plans, but worry not. I already have some other surprises up my sleeve. Please, come with me. We need more privacy. Rover, remember Gilberto?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Thanks to you and Miss Zani, he could not escape and is now in our custody. The family gave him a rather spirited welcome. As it happens, his bravado crumbled quite quickly. Once he saw the Nimbus Sanctum restored, he sang like a canary. Your quick action has secured us vital intelligence. To put it simply, Gilberto revealed that we have traitors in our family. Which is not entirely surprising. Our family has always had its cracks. Given the right incentives or pressures, human weaknesses are all too easily exploited. I'd actually begun to look into this matter before your arrival at the vault. And now it's confirmed that the traitors are in the vault's tuning room, doing what they believe to be secretive with the help of the Fraxidus. Now they probably won't even notice us with their attention fixed on the property room. I guess that they're desperately destroying any evidence against the Thessalia family and the Order. Thank you. Right. As for the next move, I have a plan. There's an alternate passage into the vault leading straight to where they are. We can surprise them when they least expect it. But I can't manage this alone. I could really use your help.
My pleasure.
Glad I have you with me, Rover. Please, take a moment to prepare, and I'll see you at the entrance.
Alright, my lady. Kristoforo. Dia di sini nih.
Everything has been taken care of, Lady Carlotta. Here is the jewelry and perfume you requested.
Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Zani. But I have one more task for you, one of utmost importance. I need you to guard the property room and stop anyone who attempts to break in, whatever it takes. By force, if necessary.
Is someone targeting the evidence?
Relax. It's only a precaution.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one touches the evidence.
No,
Rover,
Johnny.
we've implemented a two-tier security system. Once inside, please hold your position until I signal. I'll clear the path for you from above. Then you may need to use the terminal to unlock the path on my side. Sadly, yes. Our family built this vault with the foresight of possible betrayal. Most family members only know how to pass one of the 2 layers. And alliances forged amid all these locks tend to breed treachery and mistrust. To enter the vault without being trapped to death, 2 people must have absolute trust in each other. So, do you trust me, Rover?
I trust you.
I appreciate your trust. It will not be abused. Now, let's go. Can you keep up? Can you hear me, Rover?
Loud and clear.
Just a moment. I need to access the upper control room to unlock the door on your end. Cameras here. Good thing I came prepared. Recall the jewelry I asked for? In family parlance, it's this handy little tool that generates crystals to cover these cameras and blind them for a while. Done, but won't last long. I have to keep moving. Vitrium dancers on patrol here.
The hell?
Luckily, they can be trapped with the crystals as well.
Alah, iya gue lupa ini, Cok. Gak diambil, coy.
Anything catch your eye?
Ada lagi ya? Apa?
Can you keep up? It worked.
Oh.
But I must be careful. How did these artifacts get here?
Anjir, lupa, Cok.
Strange.
The hell. Curiga, Cok.
I'm seeing some scatter prisms here. Ornaments. That's what they were designed to, but they can also amplify my resonance power. Might be useful at some point.
Pakai ini. Bentar, itu udah nggak ada yang diambil lagi.
Even the surveillance cameras to increase. This bodes ill.
So, if jewelry set means this gadget, what about perfume?
Just another weapon. For my family, many things must be kept discreet. And it's not always verbal. Sometimes a glance or a gesture can speak volumes. Which, of course, demands a deep, mutual understanding. Found some prisms here. I'll use them to pass through.
apa ini?
Can you keep up?
Tuh kan ada ini coy, untung kagak langsung lewat ke tengah.
A wise investment. Can you keep up? I'm in the control room. Just switching view to your side now.
Done. The door before you should be open. Beyond the door, you should find the other control room. Beware of the patrolling echoes.
It's getting fun. Leave it to me. Further that will bask in the sunlight. Sprout of budding speed, my blossoms, self-deceivers.
There should be a monitor you can operate.
I'm at the monitor.
Give me a moment. I'll upgrade your access so you have control of the vault system. Looks like some echoes are approaching.
The lovely smell of all my entwine.
Tiba-tiba ada paket Discord nih di dalam phone.
Crimson blossom.
Can you see me?
Clear as day.
I need to cross the hall from above. People might spot me if I make too much noise. So, could you maneuver these chandeliers to form a pathway for me? Wonderful.
Loncat kah? Ketek dia.
Perfect. Splendid. I've made it across. It's my turn now. I'll see you in a moment.
Oh, nggak ada.
Anything catch your eye? Surrender. Running won't save me. Still recognize me? Victory favors me. Take this. In the name of the Montellis.
Lah, anjir, kayak ini cowok. Anjay, keren sih. Untung gue dapet.
The door should be open, Rover, and we'll soon meet.
What the hell?
Rover? Looks like the signal's been jammed. Thank the Sentinel it didn't set off the central alarm. I should still be under the radar. Phew. And it saved me some footwork. Path is blocked. Wall dashing seems to be the only option. Perhaps I can use grapple to pull it over.
The future of Renacita rests with all of us. And the Montellis will make sure everyone has an equal share of it. Raguna will enter a new era united. United under the promise of our terminals.
Hello? The comms are cut off. She must be in trouble. Gotta hurry up.
Ganggu, cocok.
Get rid of them fast.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
Leave it to me. The fruit of element. Grow for me. Life is in everything. Reborn from ancient roots.
And blind.
Anjir.
Flow by. The fruit of element. Photosynthesis.
Sprout of budding. Struggle harder. Entertain.
The lockdown is lifted. I need to keep moving.
The lovely smell of all our
Banyak banget.
Leave it to me. Luminous energy. Huh. The fruit of element.
Bloom from ashen shell. Sprout.
terus ke dalam. Enggak ada something good kah anjing? Anjay. Ya elah.
Impeccable timing, Rover. You never disappoint. I noticed surprise in your eyes. Let me guess. That's quite some skill for a lady of nobility. In fact, beyond being the second daughter of the Montelli family, I have an even more significant title. The family's executor.
The family executor.
Be it a traitor within the family or a threat from outside, I locate, observe, and address these risks in secret and with tact. Say, the ones hiding in the tuning room. The room is that way. Time to see what kind of mischief they're up to. Seems they've left a little surprise for us.
Krocok.
But if they think this will stop you and me, then they're gravely mistaken. Quickly and swiftly. Glory demands more. In the name of the Montellis. Running won't save you. Not even close. Still recognize me? Luminous energy. I'm just low on fluid. Listen up.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Cycle of corruption.
Ha! My compliment. The world is mine. Can you keep up?
So, can you figure it out?
Let's try again. The frequency of the tacit discords. What a genius idea. But I can't reverse engineer the frequency it's using.
It seems like the key is not these flowers, but their creator. She must be an insanely powerful resonator to be able to shatter and reconstruct these frequencies.
Then we better speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another chance like this.
The traitors.
Who sounded the alarm?
It's me. Most likely by mistake. I apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Carlotta, how... What brings you here?
Oh, nothing. Just curious what you're working on. Locked away in this tuning room.
The flowers. No doubt they're from the Fraxidus.
Care to defend yourselves? While you still have the chance.
Lady Carlotta, we're just following orders.
Following orders, you say? Do you recall the very first oath we all took upon joining the family?
None shall harm the family's interests.
And?
Any who defy
shall be brought to reckoning. You've appropriated family assets and turned these echoes into ticking time bombs. Once they detonate, the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the Carnival will all vanish instantly, taking the Montelli's name and future with them.
Lady Carlotta, please, we can explain.
What's going on here? Oh, Lady Carlotta.
Just in time. I found some family traitors. But hold on. I have a few more questions for them. I will only ask once.
Ayo perintah dari siapa, Cok?
Orders from?
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick up flowers from masked strangers.
How many of these echoes have you made?
A lot. The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones that even we can hardly tell them apart.
Good. Take them away and scrutinize all their recent transactions, including the source of every last credit. Then, handle them, as per the family rules.
Yes, Mom.
I appreciate your help, Rover. I knew those tuners wouldn't dare do this alone. Someone far more dangerous is pulling the strings. Using echoes to disrupt the Carnival. Having family weakness on a silver platter. Enemies within are far more deadly than those without. Their schemes won't prevail. I will not sit idly by and watch them ruin the long-awaited Carnival. We're done here. Let the guards take care of the rest. So, Miss Zani mentioned you heard the Sentinel's oracle when you met the Vitrium dancer.
Yes. Not directly, but close enough.
The seasoned artisans in our family restored the Vitrium dancer you retrieved and discovered something fascinating in its records. Come with me. This might answer your questions.
Bentar, belum diambil, coy.
This craftsmanship. A wise investment. Can you keep up?
Nggak ada lagi ya kotak ini. Chest berhadiah. Nah ini chest berhadiah.
Here we are. The true splendors of Montelli's heritage.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes. And no. They are echoes. But also the promise of Renacita's future. And above all, freedom. Renacita may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? Renacita, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology. yet stands so insular and unadventurous. What do you suppose is behind all this?
The echoes themselves.
Sharp as always. Rinasita's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making seafaring with them almost impossible. But their power is essential for dealing with tacit discords and other threats at sea. You could say the reliance on common echoes has shackled our ambitions to venture beyond our borders. To break these shackles, the Montelli family has invested in reserved terminals. It's not about short-term benefits, but the future for the whole of Ragusa. The Order has monopolized the use of common echoes and kept a tight leash on reserved terminals, claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so fervently preach about. But you see their real objective, don't you? To keep Rinasita isolated so they can shape its entire narrative. And the Phasalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the prospect of reserved terminals. They've even gone so far as to seek Fraxidus's aid. Such is the reality of the Land of Echoes. Whoever controls the Echoes controls Rinasita. My forebears began collecting these echoes long before the vault existed, when the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for its adventurous spirit. They ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes and advancing the technology. Brick by brick, they built this enterprise that you see today. You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium Dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes. As both the first Vitrium Dancer and the prototype for the frequency tuning of all subsequent models, its value is truly unparalleled. It was never meant to be deployed, and should have been preserved here in a case forever. But somehow, it found its way to the Carnival, just to meet you.
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence. I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator. Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer. Perhaps they can offer you some insights. Can you keep up?
Ya ampun. People including the screen and the telecom.
I trust you've read the files. The original tacit discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins, a place forbidden by decree of the Order. Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium Dancer to deliver their message. Because... my thoughts exactly. The Order's secrets must somehow be connected to the Sentinel's fate. The Montellis have long pursued the buried secrets of Rinasita, the Order's tampering with the Codex, and the mysterious erasure of the Age of Ignorance and the Age of Conflict from our history. If anything can break the chains around Rinasita and grant freedom to all, it must be the truth. And the quest for this truth is also part of our endeavor to restore connection with the wider world. Well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit the ruins? Though I'm not sure what there is to uncover. In that case, I'll accompany you. The family will take care of everything else.
Oh, you're back. I've done everything you asked, Lady Carlotta. All the thugs trying to storm the room were handled.
Yes. We set a bait the traitors could never refuse. You...
Of course not. I saw a squad of security guards charging into the vault. Did anything happen in there? Wait, no. Never mind. Best I don't know. Whatever's going on in the vault must be family business. Anyway, it's all sorted now, yes?
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Mr. Alberto and he's agreed to grant you a very generous vacation.
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through. But vacation is always a bonus. Thank you. These adventures beat office life by a mile. What? Is that the central alarm of the vault?
Could be a backup plan from the traitors. Shall we see what delights they've cooked up for us?
Ada apa lagi anjir, kagak selesai-selesai, Cok.
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance have gone rogue for unknown reasons.
What?
We've initiated security protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying to suppress the echoes, but...
We are short-handed. Even the bank staff have been whisked away to the carnival.
Yes, Mum. If possible, could you authorize access to the Vault's Echo Collection?
That won't be necessary. I'll address this personally.
But your safety?
Don't worry. I've got her back. I'm with the bank's security team, and I've handled my fair share of these emergencies.
Thank you both. Now, let the show begin.
Let the show begin. Mengamuk kah? Mengamuk. Gara-gara dikasih bunga itu kayaknya deh. Bunga merah yang itu dari Praxidus.
Make it quick and clean.
Copy that.
Quickly and swiftly. Can you keep up?
Aduh. Belum juga siap, Kak. Anjir, oh 2 kali ya.
Running won't save you. Is that
Anjir.
it? The stage is set.
Aduh, beku ini.
Leave it to me. Bring about the bask in the sunlight.
Kenapa ini?
Watch out!
Cok, astaga.
Listen up.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Goblok gagal, Cok.
Be alert.
My compliment. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis,
Masih kecil nih damage-nya tuh.
Found your weak spot. Time to part ways. Bloom. Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution. Bloom from ashen shell. Mizani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just promised you a vacation. But looks like it will have to wait.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit of extra work. I can't stand by and watch my colleagues getting hurt. Besides, you have bigger things to worry about. Just let me handle this.
Kau dapat diandalkan
Yeah,
Zani.
yeah. That's the burden of being good at my job.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
The Order must have been behind it, right?
Yes. At this juncture, neither the Fraxidus nor the Physaelias have any reason to interfere. It's some hidden truth about the Order the Sentinel is leading us towards. The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth is on the verge of revelation. I have a feeling that whatever's coming next will not be easy. A wing ray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we?
Belum selesai juga ya.
Wind against my vines.
Nah, gue pengen ngambil ini nih.
The lovely smell of all my plans. Struggle harder. Entertain me.
Lumayan coy. Ini enggak ngedeket wing satu ini coy.
We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. This is where my family first found the Vitrium dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass? This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time. Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images. This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions which translate once whole. The divinity was written, "On this day shall I depart. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity." Thus but seems to be some sort of prophecy. These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequency. The frequencies of the pieces have been reconstructed. Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secret. The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Renacita. This seems to depict the people of Renacita torn into two warring factions. This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped... It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait.
What is it?
It's just... the content is rather peculiar. I'll translate it for you. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Renacita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Renacita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Renacita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Renacita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Renacita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Renacita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Renacita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Renacita's past, yet none mentioned two divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Renacita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
Batu. Dari bener kan kata gue juga si bangsat ini coy.
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive. You will yield.
Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
My compliments. Glory demands more. Masterpiece complete. Stand down. Improvise.
Reborn from ancient roots.
Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest.
What an epic, bro. Anjay.
Speak. Who gave you the order? Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding with wretches. Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Facades, and even some of the Montellis. Am I?
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination. If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, well, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim sail for you.
Ah, so this is how you treat those truth seekers. Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Cok, gara-gara udah 3 jam bermain.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta?
Siapa lagi ini?
Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one. However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the enlightened one. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the enlightened one? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord Fenrico is the undeniable enlightened one and will guide us all. Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Now, Miss Carlotta, which one do you think is more important to the Montelli family? Is it profit? Or bloodline?
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant.
No.
What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
My actions. What do you want me to do?
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet?
Jangan percaya mereka. Aduh.
Good.
Aduh.
You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Kenapa gua,
Carlotta?
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Ragganese would. Honoring blood and faith alike. Pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Oh, okay. Ngerti.
Farewell.
Bangsat.
And may you meet your friends where it all ends.
You've disappointed me, Miss Carlotta.
There's a saying in Raguna, even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
Jay.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
That was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Carlotta ditahan kah?
Then you two sure have great chemistry. Anyway, those bad guys are still after us. So let's get out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out.
Sini anjir tiba-tiba naik.
Would you? Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flames! Quick, get to that clearing!
Di rumah deh. Udah ini, apa nih?
Leave it to me. Endure and defy. One with the sounds. Shadow follows. No hesitation. Checkmate.
Holy fucking shit.
One with the sounds. Wind guide me. Nowhere to hide. Down with the curtain. Shadow follows. One with the sounds. Shadow descends. No hesitation.
Nah, si bocil ini deh, yang temannya bajak laut coy.
Don't be scared. Power was just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Pero. I know this isn't the first time seeing them. Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box.
Iya bener, yang di dalam box itu, Cak.
This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Pero warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll. So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge. I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory. Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This dragon of dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle, but this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and I'll send the tacit discords packing. It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol.
Wait, what?
Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant. But the mist is dangerous. All right, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after. The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into tacit discords at any moment.
Anjir, bagus, Cok. Anjay.
We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Avanti!
Anjir, keren, Cok.
Up we go, Carol! Mamma mia!
Keren anjir. Aku ingin dia, coy. Naga yang tadi, Cok.
can't control my forte.
Glow for me. Luminous energy. Photosynthesis. Bloom from ashen shells. The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist. I can help with that. See? Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
Oh, the hell?
Grafting, suffer!
Come, play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Naga ini coy.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
Rochia, you found me.
Dah, siapa dia? Aku bisa tahu.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend? Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death. Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived.
Waduh. Munculkah naga?
Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
Pilgrim sail. Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the Pilgrim's sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the Pilgrim's sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then. Let the flames of battle ignite our souls.
Wait. Is that Brant?
Only Brant would call them ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go look for him.
Yah, dia anjing si Brand.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be...
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
Anjir, banyak juga
More
ya
hands
anggotanya.
make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend.
Anjir, tinggi juga ya. Itu apa ya yang di belakang? Sarang naga kah?
Tacit discords incoming. Stay alert, everyone.
Di sini coy. Dua lagi. Enggak, masih banyak. 3 coy. Aduh, ini eksplorasinya paling menyebalkan nih.
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's... Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
Buru-buru coy. Naga tulang.
Oh, divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Yung NPC Cuma NPC loh.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
The lovely smell of all the
Anjir, apa nih, Cok? Baru mulai loh.
life is in everything. Fruit of everything. Going against wind. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia! Avanti.
Wih, angin.
Unexpected plot twist.
Mamma mia! Avanti. Figurati. Bloom from ashen shell. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
Ya ampun, gitu doang.
Leave it to me.
Of course! You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? Trust me. This could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met. After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Anjir. Anjir, berapa jam? 3 jam pas, Cok. Kayaknya tuh sampai di sini saja. Kita lanjut mungkin besok atau lusa. Sekarang udah jam 1:30 juga. Bye bye.